Hi, I'm going to be showing you how to get the quilt look effect on your cake. So once you have iced your cake and you've achieved your sharp edges, you need to work on this straight away, because otherwise your icing is going to dry and you're not going to get that effect that you want. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to have our template. So I'm just going to swap this around. So to make your template, as you can see, I've just got a stiff bit of card here that I use. It's only just something that I had left over, so I've wiped it so it's nice and clean. So to make your template, this distance between here and here, and there has to be exactly the same, so you get that perfect right angle. So mine is, as I've already drawn it out, as you can see, it is 19 centimetres. So you just take your, doesn't matter if you do it in inches or centimetres, as long as this distance between here and here and that these two sides are exactly the same. So they're already measured out. So all you do then is just take your ruler to the points that are marked out, and then just cut it out. Then you have your template to start with. Don't use paper because it's too flimsy. You need to have a bit of a stiffer cardboard, not stiff, really stiff cardboard, but as you can see here, it's just the back of I think it was a magazine or something that I've used. So the first thing you need to do after this is, when you've got your cake ready to go, is mark out the measurements. So take your tape measure. This is one that I have just for my cake room. Just do a quick measurement on the base of your cake. Now that is 55 centimetres. So I've grab my calculator, as you can see here. So we have 55, and on my bottom tier it was 3.5 centimetres, so 3.5, that gives me 15.71. so maybe I need to widen that a little bit more so that I can get a nice equal number when I'm going around doing the measurement. So I've worked that out. 55 centimetres that we just measured around here is 3.7, and you want to be getting quite close to the top as possible here. .7 there. They are very tiny because you don't want to be making them too big. Again. Then you need to grab your template. So this template here, the point up here where you've already marked, because this is nice and flat as well, so you just need to put your template on like so, line it up so it is right on your marker that you've done before, and then if you hold it very gently in place, and then I always use the scriber tool. I don't use the stitch tool to begin with, because if I make a mistake I can easily remove it when I've done it with the scriber. When you do the stitching one, you can't remove it as easily. Let's see. Go down. Put a bit of icing sugar on there. I'm not too bothered if the icing sugar is going to stain it, because I'll just put the steamer on it afterwards. So there's your first one, as you can see. And just line it up again. Just keep repeating this until you've got all the way around back to the beginning. So when you have a template, you can make these as wider or as closer as you want. You don't have like a standard size, so it depends on the depth of the cake that I'm doing or the design, what they're having with the cake, and I'll make them smaller or bigger as required. Now whilst you're working on this as well, you want to sit a bit lower than the cake, so the cake's actually in front of you, because if you work up about here, you're going to have your arms up quite a lot and it's going to ache a bit. So this is the back. You can see they're just a little bit more closer here, but it won't be noticeable. So now you need to flip your card up the other way, like so, because now we're going to be doing the lines this way. And it's the same thing, so you're going to be matching it up to where you've had the first bit to be done, but just about matching it down the bottom, because this is the way you want it to be right. So your card is placed to that point, and then we just go up like so. Now you need to grab your cutting wheel, and I use a larger bit. I have got a smaller one, but I prefer to use this size. So all you do is you go up, try and keep this as straight as possible, and then just follow the line down. Like so. Don't have to press in too hard. And then the other way. So I have one of these. It's got this at the end. I think it's from what the head used to be called the marzipan set. So instead of me having to use one of the other tools, this one here, and going like that, which could take me a long time, because this is equal both sides, where you can see on here it's not. So all I do is I push in that way and that way. I'm not going to bother about here because we have Diamante trim going around there. Once you've done it, just give it a quick move around so that you know that you've got every single centre bit done, and then you can apply your degrees. But before you apply it, I am going to apply the silver balls to this. I'm just going to check the depth of my Diamante trim because I might not need to do the bottom layer. Right, so now we come to stick on the silver balls. So just a little bit of glue in the centre. I don't do one at a time. I can just put them all in, because I'm not going to. Don't put too much in, because your ball might fall out, or it discolour the silver balls. You can probably see a bit of difference in size here as well. You can probably see that one is a bit bigger than that one, so you don't want to be using different sizes. If you can, try and keep to the same size. These are 4mm ones.